What's up, everybody? PokePsota, and what cards are doing what this week? Stay tuned. We got to check this out.
Like and subscribe.
What's up, guys? PokePsota here. Thanks for stopping by. Remember, like and subscribe. Let me know if you have any comments below. Just leave them down there in the chat. Thanks again for being here. And like, guys, we're at 272 subs. Thanks a bunch. And today we're going to go through a video of TCG Player, the cards that spiked the most this week. It's simple to find. When you go to TCG Player, basically what you have down here is cards that spiked this week. You click on the article, it's a great article, and we're going to go through each and every one of these. But before we do that, let's go through the cards that are selling at the highest rate this week, or today even, in TCG Player. Now, when we go through this one, okay, we're going to start right here. We do have the Mega Charizard, Mega Gengar, Mega Lucario, the Jungle Chew, the Charizard base set, Meowth, Charmander, Mew, Vaporeon. Okay, so mostly everything is modern except for the Vaporeon and Charizard. Now, the Mega Charizard over here in Phantasmal Flames, this did get low at one point. When this first came out, this got down to about the $500 mark. This card is approaching $1,000 right now. Mega Gengar, same type deal for Ascended Heroes. This card is over $1,000, close to $1,200. The one I would tell you, though, to shine your light on the most is the Jungle Chew. This card right now in a PSA 10 is approaching the $3,700 mark, and this is the highest PSA 10 value card that you're going to have in Ascended Heroes right now. It's higher than the Dragonite, the Gengar. It's higher than the Pikachu, the pink one. I just heard that name the other day too. But this one right here, and there's only 14 copies of this available, and it's an $850 card, guys. This is an amazing card. It's a gorgeous card, to be honest with you. I can't imagine that they don't do something similar like this with a promo for the 30th. But awesome looking card. That one is definitely moving. Now the other one is the Meowth EX. This one right here is definitely playable. That's why it's selling the most. But the Meowth EX SIR, I pulled it. Awesome looking card. The perfect order SIRs are going to stick around, whether it be Zygarde or Meowth. They're right around the 100 and the Zygarde not as much, but the Meowth is. It's a $169 card right now on average is what it is. 225 sales, a high of $235. Now these are selling at a pretty good rate of 160 to about 180 is what they are. I think this card, by this time the summer comes around, this SIR from Perfect Order will be a $200 card. It's an awesome card. It looks good. The artwork is way better than I thought it'd be. Could have used a little bit more texture, but the Zygarde as well, which is down here. The Zygarde did not have as much texture as I thought either. Now, the other one I'd tell you to be on the lookout for is the Bubble Mew. The Bubble Mew cannot be stopped right now. If you think about this in terms of the last 6 months, back in March, okay, there was some of these being sold for right around that $500 range. I don't know exactly how true it was, but it was plummeting. It was going down. Now this card is getting up there right around the $1,000 range when we go to near mint. It's insane, guys. This card can't be stopped. This is the card of a generation. This card right here is the best SV card there is. And those might be fighting words to some of you, but I think it is. It beats any of the prismatic crown cards. It's better than the Pikachu with its butt sticking out. It's better than any of the Charizards from Obsidian Flames or even Paldea Fates. It's better than any of the 151 arts. The Bubble Mew is a generational card. This card right now in a PSA 10 is a $2,300 card. It won't be stopped. I think this thing will surpass the actual Umbreon, the Moonbreon, the Sunbreon, whatever it is from Prismatic. Okay. This card's amazing. So if you don't have this in your collection, I definitely would. It does not gem 10 very easily though, so be very careful with that because if you're buying some to try to gem 10 them, gem 10 rate on them pretty low. Now let's look at a few more of these guys. We go through right here. You got the Umbreon right here. This one's going crazy with a market price of $1,500. It's going absolutely insane, to be honest with you. The one I tell you to look out for is from the Mega Charizard box. Oh, sorry guys. Allergies are killing me. The Mega Charizard box for the UPC. These ones right now are about a $40 card, and plus you have the Oreo that's in there. This card grades out. I don't know what the Gem 10 rate on it is, but it's about a $300 to $400 card in a PSA 10. So definitely worth making a grading play on them if you can. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. I had to pause the video to aggressively itch my eyes because allergies are killing me. But This card right here, I think, is a great play. I'd hold on to many of these as you can. And if you can find that Charizard UPC for anything under $150, it's a steal. $189.99, steal. So definitely something worth getting to. Now, let's jump into what these top cards are that are spiked. Now, the one that we have here is the Arvin. This is from the City in Flames. This one's about doubled in value. Still a very cheap card, but it's highly playable. That's why it's on this list, because it has spiked. The one that we've already talked about before is the Jungle Chew. The Jungle Chew has went up in value so crazily. Now, this one right here, when we go to the near mint, which is only 14 copies available, when we start looking at the recent sales of this, $875, $840, $9.25, $770, $950, $1,000. This will be $1,000 card before you know it. Now, the thing is, with Ascended Heroes, we have some collection or kind of collection boxes coming out in May. There's going to be 4 different variants of them. They come with 4 packs. They come with the jumbo card. The booster bundles, those are going to be coming out pretty soon. So you're probably thinking, well, if more copies of this get out there, will the price go down? It won't. That's not the way Pokemon works right now. They don't care how many copies are out there. The price keeps going up. Now, the other one, too, is the Mega Dragonite. I pulled the card. I've said that many times on here. It's a gorgeous-looking card. If you have never seen this one in person, don't judge it by the picture on here. Artwork's amazing. This card as well, selling very well. And, I mean, it's not selling dozens of copies a day, but it's selling multiple. And this one's about a $700 card, but it is quite honestly only, it's 14 listings away from being a $1,000 card, technically about 12 listings away from it. So I think this will get to a $1,000 card. I think Ascended Heroes will have $3,000 cards. The Gengar, the Dragonite, and the Jungle Chew. Next one we have is Eevee. This is from Prismatic. This one has actually doubled in value in less than a couple months. It was down to, I was hoping it was going to break the $100 barrier, be like $99. It just didn't get there. This one, though, doubled the value. All of these Prismatic SIRs, they have all went up in value. Sylveon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Glaceon, all of them have went up in value significantly. If you have not bought these, I think you're crazy for one. If you try to open Prismatic up to pull these, you're better off buying them. Prismatic is nothing but a heartbreaker. So I would buy them. Now, Meowth, we're going to get back here and talk about it. And the Meowth, I have the card. I don't even know if I have it right by me right here or not. But the Meowth, I'll zip through these quick and see if I can find it. The Meowth is an unbelievable card, and it actually doesn't even do it justice how good it looks. I was hoping I could find it in here, but I got so many damn cards laying around I can't find it. If you pulled any of these, see right there, I got the Eevee. Then back to back, I got the Mega Dragonite. Just feel like I'm pulling out all the hits there. Oh, yep, right there. Meowth. So I got 3 of the cards right there of this list. So it doesn't mean anything to me because it wasn't ones I was buying. But the Meowth, like I was saying, the way it looks and how it is for a card, it's unbelievable. It is a gorgeous card. Now, this one has went up in price. This will be, I'm telling you, $200 card by the beginning of summer, okay? Usually Pokemon goes through a summer lull. I don't think it's going to this summer because nothing's stopping it right now. It's red hot. Now, the Raticat, this one's went up some. It was like a $3 card. Now it's about $4.20 card. It's a cute card. There's only been, surprisingly, though, 44 sales of this. And I know at least 2 of those were mine. And you have 267 listings. So it's weird how it only has 44 sales. And then when you go through here, you have 6, 4, 6, 3. So, I mean, those are going to add up to 44. But it's a cool illustration rare, but nothing crazy. Now, this Deoxys, this one is a MCAP card, which is a miscellaneous card and product. So it's like a promo is what it is. This card right here, it's on the list because it's been moving. So this is about a $90 card. You can find these on eBay from anywhere from $35 to about $80 as well. The PSA 10 rate of these, I don't know it because it's not a highly graded card. So that's one on here. I just don't know a lot about it. It's a cool card. I've seen the other one in person, not the actual promo, but there's another one of these that actually it does not have the Destined Deoxys on there. Now, here we're going to go with the Van Gogh Pikachu. Give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes to rant about this. Now, we go through the Van Gogh Pikachu. Number of PSA 10s, 50,000. PSA 9s, 50,000. 8s, 7s, 6s, whatever they could be. We're going to say there's 110,000 of these graded in PSA. CGC, Beckett, whatever it may be, tag. Let's say there's 50,000 of those graded there. That's 160,000 cards. This Pikachu right here, there is no way that not 80% of these out there are graded. When you go on to TCG Player, just like this right here, 29 of these are listed. When you go on eBay, there's 215 not graded listed. So let's say there's 500 out there that are on the internet somewhere that are saying like, hey, it's raw, you know, come buy it or whatever. Like we're talking 160,000 of these that are graded. And so you're telling me that if like 80% of them are graded, if even if we say there's 250,000 of these that were produced, that's not very many, guys. 250,000 of one card. This card right now in a PSA 10 is almost $3,000. I think this will be a $5,000 card. And I think by the end of the year, it's $4,000. So I think 5,000 is where it starts to like really hit that like that ceiling. And then down the road, who knows what will happen. But if you don't have one of these in your collection, I think it's definitely worth looking into. I actually may buy a couple more of these to grade them because they grade out at a 40 to 45% clip. So Great Felt Hat Pikachu, there's not as many out there as you think there is. I personally, there's no way that only 5 or 10% of these are being graded. There's no way. With that many of a gem rate of 50,000 tens, 50,000 nines, there's no way. Look at the Moonbreon from Evolving Skies. Like 28,000 of those were graded in a 10 or something. Look at the McDonald's Burger Chew. That's like the second highest graded card ever. Okay. And I don't know. I think there's only a handful of these that are out there, guys, to be honest with you. I think it's by far less than 1 million copies. I think it's by far less than 500,000. 250,000 comes to my head because it's a nice round number. But then again, Pokemon, they do what they do. I don't know. Now, let's finish it off here with the Charizard from the Classic Collection. You're probably thinking, I've never seen this card. Probably not, because you probably didn't buy the Classic Collection because everybody said it was flaming hot garbage. They were awesome. I opened up 3 or 4 of them, and I still have 5 that are sealed. When these were for sale last year, this time, for $197 at Sam's Club, and I didn't buy any either because I already had 5 sealed. Now the Charizard is selling for $220 by itself. Okay? This Charizard, 2,400 of these in a 10, 3,200 of these in a 9, and then you got 300 in an 8. It's about a 40% rate. Look at that PSA 10 price. Okay? Now the PSA 10 price, it hurts my feelings because I sold a set of the trio, the Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard, all 3 of them in a PSA 10 for $450. I sold 2 of these Charizards in a 10 for like $225. So yeah, I sold these way too early, but they're awesome cards. They are great ones to have a collection. I love this card to death. If you go online, you'll see $795 last sold on eBay. You got the Chinese ones, $475, $455, and you know those are going to grade 10s. $455, $800, $930, $874. I mean, come on, guys. This card is unbelievable. Unbelievable card. All right. Now, before we stop there, let's stop at TCG Player. Let's look at the items that are just selling the most right now. Perfect Order Booster Box. Huh, that's weird. People said Perfect Order sucked. Then look at the 4th item. Booster Box Case of Perfect Order. Well, crap. Now look at the 7th item. You have a Perfect Order Elite Trainer Box. Then you have in the 10th spot, Perfect Order Elite Trainer Box from Pokemon Center. Perfect Order is 4 of the top 10 items that are being sold right now. The other ones are Ascended Heroes, weird. Prismatic, weird. Charizard UPC. This one right here, guys, if you haven't got any, get some, because right now they're selling them for, gosh, I can't even find one that's not like unopened or whatever it is. Those are just the promos. $195, guys. That's what they're going for. GameStop sells them for like $250. If you can find these Charizard UPCs in the wild for $130, buy them. They are printing money is what it is. Okay? Now, when we start looking at this stuff too, you're going to start seeing that these right here, the first partner, I said these would be printed to oblivion, and they have not done so far. These are a $50 box right now. These things are not moving at all. They're staying very consistent. When we start looking at, they've had some ebbs and flows, but you'll see where it's a high of 55 and a low at $49. Not much of a low or a high difference. So definitely first partner. If you see them, I wouldn't rip them. I'd probably keep them sealed. You got a 1 in 3 shot to actually hit money on them. So I mean, I'd probably keep it sealed. But you start looking through this stuff, guys, you're seeing that the perfect order booster box is about $205. The cases, though, I thought they'd get to $999. Right now, they're chilling out there at about $1,200 is what they are. So nothing too crazy. Phantasmal Flames Elite Trainer Box, a little, just info for you. Best Buy does get these. They're $50 when you buy them there. These are $123 on the open market. Definite no-brainer. Poster collection. I've heard these are not being distributed much anymore, that the amount that they printed is the amount that they printed. So definitely if you see those out in the wild, I would grab them. I wouldn't open them either. I'd keep them sealed. But hey guys, that's what I got. Remember, biggest price spikes from TCG Player. And this is PokePsota. Like and subscribe. Thanks a bunch for stopping by. And as always, guys, remember, catch them all.